Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aubrey, your humble hostess from Evernath Gaming, and welcome to a game called Subnautica. For some of you, this may be the first time seeing this game. For others, maybe not. However, allow me to answer the most important question. What exactly is Subnautica? Subnautica is a survival adventure game developed and published by Unknown Worlds Entertainment, and in Subnautica you crash land on a water planet, and your goal is to swim, scavenge, and survive. But not everything is as it seems. Hunting down lost life pods of dead crew members, surviving against massive underwater terrors, and just trying to figure out what went wrong. The game promises to be both harrowing and entertaining, and with the DLC pack coming up in 2019, the game still has a lot of life in it. But now that we have the most important bits out of the way, I'm going to hand you back over to the real-time recording. I do hope you enjoy. Oh, man. It's so weird being back.
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship. Launch in 3, 2.
Oh boy. Here we go. Ah! This sounds so good with 7.1 stereo. Oh, it sounds so real. Holy shit. Oh god, don't hit me in the face. How? From the trajectory that hits him, it looked like it would at least take half of his head off. I'm not crazy, right? Like, that looked like it would cut his head off. Or at least his hair. I don't know, maybe I'm not understanding, velocity and stuff, but let's pick up this fire extinguisher and let's put out this oh, there we go. Alrighty. Whew. What do you got for us? I love it. It sounds like the kind of like the old Sega Genesis boot up.
Minor head trauma.
Yep.
This is considered an optimal outcome.
Sure.
This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Alrighty. So before we start talking about some of the good things that this game has to offer to you, let's climb the ladder and just give you kind of a viewpoint. Hello little bird thing. Oh. So, this is the Aurora.
Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
Okay. So, for the most part, we are, as I'm aware, the only human survivor left on this planet. Now, the good news is that there is quite a bit of story to this game. Let's go ahead and dive in. And, yep, that happened. And hit ourselves on that by mistake. So I always feel like the first time you ever enter the water in this game, it's really, really serene, really, really cool. It kind of gives you a sense of scale. Because the game zone, at least from what I understand, is a 2,000 kilometer by 2,000 kilometer kind of impact crater or something. So, for the most part, it is a rather pretty game. And I'm glad that the devs have been working on it since.
May have unexpected applications. Redirecting alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
Sorry, I don't want to talk over her. I do feel like that after the game was released, the devs have been slowly, working out bugs and stuff and make sure that the game runs well and preparing
New creature discovered.
for their 2019 release date of a new expansion. All of the peepers, they're so cute. Come here, peeper. So we're going to need these guys for food, and of course we can turn these guys into water by using their bodies as a filtration medium, which is kind of morbid. There's a mobile vehicle in there, but we need to focus on some of the important stuff. So we need to get a few of these.
Oxygen. New blueprint acquired.
Ah! No, thank you. No. Yeah. He actually pulled me down. Okay, that's creepy. No, I'm good. I'm good. You've taken a bite out of my leg. I'm gonna leave now. Fucking hell. So the first couple of episodes really are going to be just about preparing for the whole rest of the game. Making sure that this whole little thing here is, well, repaired, as well as making sure that we have enough resources to proceed, and making sure that we have the necessary equipment to survive, because not everything is as it seems on this little water world. Hopefully we can explore it together. When they announced the 2019 release date for their expansion pack for Subnautica, a lot of things...
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
Thanks, Karen. So, they announced this Arctic biome, and this Arctic biome is apparently going to be something that has all new dangers and all new exploration bits.
New blueprint acquired.
And all sorts of new goodies.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide... Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
Oh, lovely. Alright, we need some cave sulfur. We need a battery. We need copper for that. What else do we need? We have a knife, and we have some fins and an oxy tank, so that's good. We'll need a habitat builder later. Right now we need a scanner, a flashlight, and a repair tool. Because with the filmic, like, cinematic settings on, which I think I have on, let me just check. Yeah. With the filmic settings, this game gets really dark at night, so I'm gonna try and get the essentials fairly early on. And then we'll go from there. There are little eggs here, which leads me to believe that, yep.
Copper is an essential component of
Fuck you.
powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Lovely, thank you. Oh, it came out of here. There we go. So those little guys. Nope. No, for fuck. Okay, we're good. Hey, you knocked that free. Cheers. Cheers. So those little buggers will give you the cave sulfur that you need to put together, to put together the repair tool.
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
You're a little slow on the update there, Karen, but you know. Oh my god, I swear to god if I die. To fucking
Oxygen.
Not my best attempt at this recording, I swear, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. So we spawned about, I don't have a compass, but we spawned towards the rear aft. We've spawned towards the aft of the ship, and that was a weird audio cutout. If you go about that away, you'll find the Deep Grand Reef. Now, the Deep Grand Reef is this wonderful little place that we're probably going to set up in at some point, but the unfortunate bit of news is that it does have some rather nasty contenders for top dog there, so we might go there a little bit later. Don't really relish the idea of being eaten alive. Let's go and make that repair tool, and let's make a flashlight. Yeah. We only have one battery, we're going to make a flashlight. Now let's go ahead and repair our ship, or our little life pod, I suppose. Are you a life pod? I guess you would be, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
Okay. 4546B environment scan. Category 3 ocean, planet, oxygen, nitrogen, atmosphere, extensive biodiversity. May support Leviathan class predators, which I was alluding to earlier. Water contaminated with high levels of foreign bacteria. Planet is beyond Federation space, so our rescue is unlikely. Well, that just is not fortunate. It's not recommended to explore this environment without hazardous material suits and extensive support apparatus. Now you tell me. We're going to need some of these old peepers, because they will suffice for food and a little bit of water. We're about half health now. Do this little cutscene, get that opened up. There's a couple of hoopfish there, actually. What? Or whole fish. Whole fish. Hi! He snipped at me. He's cute, though. Oh, you're so adorable. Alright, but the sun is going down, so we're gonna have to start using a little bit of a different method. Skip that little animation. They always do a new animation whenever you get a new tool. It's kind of cool. But we're going to be going for some titanium, maybe a little bit of aluminum, some quartz to make some glass. What else do we need for a blueprint? For our better oxygen tank. We need glass, titanium, and...
A common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
Thank you, Karen. As well as some silver ore.
Silver-based wiring kits are an essential component of many habitat modules.
Hello? There's one. Hi. Oh, you look angry. Gonna get some air, and then we're gonna go back down because this wants us to cut this creep vine. This will be a little bit helpful, don't you?
New blueprint acquired.
Piss off. Piss off your bad self. Can you drop any teeth around his little hoard here? Those guys, by the way, are stalkers. They
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes.
I guess you could say they gather they gather these as metal. Why is this so hard for me to say? Damn it! They gather up metal salvage, and occasionally they will shed their teeth, and their teeth can be used as a crafting material, which we kind of need. So it doesn't look like there's any there though. It's down here. Yeah. There's a sleepy peeper. We need more copper to make more batteries so that we can make more junk. You can see him. No! No, sir! Oh my god, it is dark. I can't see a damn thing. And if I can't see a damn thing, I know you can't. Alright. Well, you know what? That's okay, because we got our flashlight, but we can't really defend ourselves without any, without a light source, which kind of sucks. So, let's get on back to the base. I think we got enough stuff. Do we? We need more titanium and more quartz. Pretty much the two main things we're going to be doing the first couple of episodes is kind of preparing, gathering databank scans, gathering up blueprints like this little sea glide here, which we'll need to better traverse the map. Planning out a good base, or a good spot for a base. Upgrading our oxygen tanks. Getting some submersibles up so that we can explore deeper and darker depths of this ocean world. As well as getting materials necessary to survive. So, for the most part, the first two episodes might be a bit boring. There's going to be a lot of stuff that we have to prepare, but you know what? It is kind of conforming to real life. In a crisis, you know, you take inventory, you survey your surroundings, you immediately get the lay of your land, and you go about trying to find stuff to help you survive, which is kind of what our fella here is doing. There's some stalkers over there. Oh, that's creepy! Oh, the lighting is so cool. Are you gonna stalk me? No? Okay. They're not that interested in us, which is kind of good. I'm not seeing any quartz on the seafloor here. We might have to go into some caves. So one thing I forgot to mention about the expansion pack that is coming out in 2019. I'm assuming it's going to be a whole bunch of stuff, or it's just going to be one big thing. The main thing is that it's going to be a different protagonist. So thank you, radio. So our character here, he is a male. The protagonist of the Arctic Biome DLC is she's basically, I love tripping over my words. The character of the Arctic Biome DLC has been confirmed to be female, so it might be cool to see, you know, a different kind of outlook, maybe some different stats, a different perspective on the story. Maybe she's of a different life pod, or maybe it doesn't see her on the scans because she's so damn far away. So, you know, that could be interesting. We just upgraded our tank. I believe we get about 45. We got 75 with the other one. Now we get 135. 90 seconds of oxygen compared to what? That doesn't tell me anything. Goddammit. You tell me. It's fine. What else do we need? We need a scanner. We do not have the titanium necessary. Well, balls. We can also make some flares out of cave sulfur. We might do that.
Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
I guess the next logical step is to make that scanner tool so that we can start scanning stuff like the Sea Glide and start making stuff that will make our lives a lot easier. So I'm just going to go back to base and make that, and I'll catch up with you guys in just a second.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
See, nothing to it. Alrighty, so the whole thing with biological life is that the animals will get angry with you if you start scanning them, because it's basically you're pumping a whole bunch of, I don't know what you would be putting in them that makes them so angry, but they don't like being scanned is the point I'm trying to make, and they will get rather vicious. So when you try and scan bigger things, like say one of the Leviathans, it might not go well, considering almost 100% of them are hostile as all hell. So I'm going to scan a bunch of the wildlife, mainly just because I can make a giant video later going over a bunch of these different blueprints that we find in different databank entries, but also just so that we can kind of make sure that when I do go hunting for certain blueprints and say like little caves and stuff, these guys won't pop up. And, you know, I won't have confused stuff, because that's kind of a problem when you're trying to find a specific thing and then something else shows up and it's just a pain in the ass. Speaking of a wreck, however, hello. I hear explosions. Why do I hear explosions? Oh. Is that a thermal vent? You're rumbling. Oh, hello. Hello. Yeah, it's a thermal vent. Okay, leaving. That's a very hot thermal vent. Kinda feel like I should have saw that one coming. Kinda feel stupid now. Come here, bladderfish. I want to scan you. Let me scan you. Just for causing me headache. Get eaten, fool. God, that's terrifying. So what is this wreck, and how do we get in? Because wrecks usually have a lot of nice blueprints to them. Oh, we have a door. Hey, convenient. Alright. Oh, excuse me. So what do we got? We got a PDA.
Integrating new PDA.
Degassi crew manifest Paul Torgal. We'll go over that in just a minute. I'm going to get some oxygen first. Right, so let's see here. No. Data downloads, Degassi survivors. Okay. Auxiliary search and rescue mission Paul Torgal, Chief of Torgal Corp, Captain of the Degassi. Lost in space near planet 4546b, age at the time of disappearance 79. Paul Torgal and his crew fell out of contact with the Mongolian authorities close to a decade ago, so he'd be about, what, 89? Maybe a little older? The Torgals were a resourceful and powerful clan, and the ship was well equipped, so their survival is considered likely. However, multiple vessels passing through the system have since attempted to trace the ship to no effect. It is hoped that the Aurora's superior scanning suite can do better, so that's why they sent us out here. Made a majority shareholder in Torgal Corp by his mother upon her retirement, his interaction with Altera limited to infrequent chartered munition deliveries, beneficiary of life extension technology, and accompanied by his only child, Bart Torgal, who was 19, heir to the corporation. Emissary Khazar reports Torgal often traveled with a skeleton crew, was known for making rash but profitable decisions. There we go. Inadequate systems maintenance or strain from its planned route may account for the ship's disappearance. Emissary Khazar. And he left with his only son. Okay. Neat. So that's a little bit of backstory for you. Basically, I never knew that, but the whole reason this ship came out here was to find some gigantic, I guess, business mogul. So we got a desk, we got a swivel chair.
New blueprint acquired.
And there's all kinds of stuff that you can put in a base once you make one, but we're not going to yet. And of course, there's a Sea Glide, which is the very first submersible. So we need to be able to repair you. We can do that. God, that rumbling and that, like that explosion noise of that thermal vent is terrifying. Let's open you up. What do we got? We got a beacon fragment. Cool. That'll let us mark our locations or locations of interest later on. Is that really all that's in here? Oh, nope. Mobile vehicle bay. Words. Mobile vehicle bay fragment. Cheers. And what looks like another beacon fragment. So we'll probably be able to make a beacon now. Yeah, nice. Alright, is that all in here? We can't access that door. Not looking like anything else, but you know what? That's not bad. Alright, so we need to find another Sea Glide fragment. I believe there was one over this way. The one thing that kind of irritates me about the scanner is that you don't actually have a battery that shows up. Like, for example, you have... What are we looking for again? Oh, yeah, Sea Glide. Jeez. I apologize. This video is going to be so terrible. I am feeling really good, though. So, you know, it's a good time to record when you're happy and you're feeling good. Because it is a good... I guess it's a good time to record because you're not really worried about making mistakes. And, you know, making mistakes, as my prof once told me, is a good thing because it shows people that, you know, you're human and that you do learn from your mistakes. So it's a good thing to mess up sometimes. There's a Gerald. Gonna grab you. Come here. No, come here. You are a Gerald. Come here. Yeah. Gonna put you in the #1 slot. So in the last series, we had a little guy like this called Gerald. He is a hoopfish. And he's so cute. Look at him. He's so cute. Love him. Don't love that, though. I wasn't calling you cute. Ah! No, I will scan this creep line cluster. Go away. Mine. I'll scan you, too. Scan you, too. Yeah, rock away defeated, you fucking fool. Get out of here. Run away. Spend all your energy. Get away. Shoot. And you're normal, apparently. Good to know. Thanks, game. What is in here? Anything? Oh, mobile vehicle bay fragment. We'll need that to make some of the bigger submersibles. Of which, sadly, right now, there's only 2. Eat them, hoop fish. Eat them fish. Hey, oh, you're a hover fish, not a hoop fish. My bad. I'm sorry for mislabeling you. They are cute as a button, though. What do you think? What do you think, Gary? Should we go in here? Yeah, I think we should. I think I just called him Gary, not Jerry. Damn it. Yeah, you know what? Stressful situations. I'm terrible with names anyways. Okay, that noise can go away. That noise is terrifying. Alright, I don't remember what the hell we came out here for, but you know what? We're looking for a Sea Glide. That's what it was. I've forgotten that I remembered. Boo! Ouch! That's not cool. You can't... Wait. He bit me while he had salvage in his mouth. No? I don't think that's how that works. I think you're lying, sir. You are lying, and that's a really cool tube. Focus. Let's get one of you gasopods. Now, these guys are a pain in the ass because they do that. And those little pellets, you can actually get those to make torpedoes with, but those little pellets are pretty damn dangerous, so do apply the correct amount of caution. So far, I haven't found any Sea Glide fragments. Found a whole lot of other stuff to scan, but I haven't found one thing we're looking for. Apparently, we have a recording on the radio back at the base. Wait a minute. I explored this one already. Have we explored this one, Jerry? Let me check. No. This is a different one. Okay. Unless I just got far enough away. I did get far enough away for the door to seal. That's weird. Okay, never mind. Moving on. He's so cute. We're gonna have to build you a base and give you an aquarium, little guy. You're adorable. You look so terrified. I'm sorry. Oh. I'm gonna put a little. You know what? I'm gonna go with the fact that we put a little water in our suit and we just keep him in that. We keep him in like a little pocket full of water so that he doesn't get dried out while we're on the escape pod here. So can I build anything new? Make some titanium. That'll do. We're gonna need quite a bit of that at some point. There we go. We can make a vocal vehicle. We can make a mobile vehicle bay. We can make a survival knife. Nah, we don't need any of that. We need to hear what's on the radio.
Receiving pre-recorded distress call laying back.
Okay.
This is LifePod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic.
Okay.
Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
I'm gonna say they're dead. They're about 741 meters that way. That's not bad. Let's go over there and check that out, because they did say they have a sea glide, which probably means we can get a scan off of it and build our own. Hello, Gary Fish. Have I scanned you yet? Yes, I have. Come here. I'll pick you up, because I haven't seen you before. Now, discovering the life form by picking them up does mean that you essentially learn more about them than if you had just scanned them, I believe. That one's nasty looking. You got little pustules on you. I don't want to touch you. Not too long of a trek to get over here. We did find the amazing loot tunnel. So this tunnel right here is full of a bunch of these limestone chunks, and you can generally just get a whole ton of loot out of it. So if you're looking for any kind of titanium, copper, or otherwise, you know, go for that. And I'm going to go ahead. Get that and drink a little water. Really? You take away water? Well, I guess they are alive. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know. There's also another loot cave here. And basically the whole thing you want to do for these, if you ever want any basic resources like quartz, copper, etc., just come and check these out, because they are really worth it. It's okay, Jerry. You so cute, little lizard fish. He looks like a little reptile. Look at him. Get him in light. He looks like a little lizard almost. He's kind of cute. Alright, we got a box here. What do we got in this box? What's in the box? It's a mobile vehicle fragment. So in other words, it's shit. Another. We're not even gonna bother because we don't got the carry space for the titanium that it gives you. Oh, this is not fun. I do not want to be here. I also need oxygen, so says the game. Cheers. Yes, I know. So we're going about this way away from the thing, from the Aurora. So it seems to be over here. So basically, whenever you find these life pods, they'll generally have some kind of blueprint that you can't get otherwise. Stuff like a compass, like ultra glide fins, and some of these you need a better fabricator to make. So, you know, it is what it is. Anything on the outside of the life pod? Yep. What? Hey, I called it. Sea glide. Cheers, boys. Cheers.
New blueprint.
And there's one of those boxes. So what's this box got? It's got a compass. Hey, nice. And a LifePod 3 crew log. Is that an audio book that we can listen to? Yes, it is. All right, so let's just.
Integrating new PDA data.
Thank you. Let's just take a listen.
You really think it'll carry 2 of us?
Your regular sea glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cellar rig to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
I'm sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this.
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
Good way of looking at it, though. You know, keep your mind busy with the logistics of it all. bright idea, that. I don't think the protagonist ever speaks, from what I know. Which, you know, it's whatever. I mean, some games have silent protagonists. Some games have talking protagonists. Some games that have silent protagonists are really good. Some games that have talking protagonists aren't that good. So, you know, it's a hit or a miss. And I kind of like the fact that the protagonist doesn't talk as much. You have that PDA that kind of does all the narration for you. And then, of course, they threw in some dialogue for the Life Pod crew, logs and other logs of other characters and stuff. So, it's not all that bad. Oh, yes, okay. We should pick up some of these little bladderfish. Yes, yes. There's a little bladderfish. Come here. Come here, darling. Come here. Yes. Ah! Ah, fuck. Alright. So I think the next logical step to do would be to make a copper wiring kit and, of course, a sea glide. So we're going to need a bit of stuff before we go back. One of those would be drop some of that lead. We've got enough copper to make a battery, or some wiring, I should say. But we will need some creep mine clusters, so we're going to have to get a little bit closer to these guys. And I don't really want to do that. Why did I just do that? No, have some salvage, boys. There you go. Appease the great sharks. Give them salvage. Sea mine cluster's worth 4. Holy shit. Alright, so we got the lubricant, we got the copper wire, we got a battery, and we got some titanium. We can make our sea glide. Now, the unfortunate thing is we won't be using the sea glide for much, because the sea glide does not have as strong of a flashlight as the actual flashlight. So that can create a bit of a problem, especially during the evening, and until we get a better submersible, well, we'll have to fiddle around with it. It might work, it might not. What did I just make? I made lubricant.
Lubricant is essential
Good.
in construction of vehicles and power plants.
Go ahead and make that bad boy.
The Sea Glide will increase your effective exploration range.
Yep.
For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod
Yep.
or habitat.
Yep. Okay. We can do that. We need some water, though. And I guess we're going to end this video on a high note by going and finding a little bit more stuff. So, let us go and do that. I'm not going to cure my hoverfish. No, I'm going to cure my Gary fish, because Gary is not as cool as Jerry. One of the bugs that I do have to complain about with the Sea Glide is that it does not reliably swap between the topographical and the flashlight. Sometimes it does both, or maybe that's by design. I don't know.
Local scans show a nearby cave entrance.
Yes.
Depth 90 meters.
Yes.
Leading to an unknown environmental biome.
Yes.
Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
Oh, you little bastards. There's also a wreck over there, blatantly. Okay, cheers.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency.
So this is the cave that the PDA was talking about. This is what we call the jellyfish cave. Now or the jelly shroom cave, I should say. Now, the jelly shroom cave is pretty. It is awesome, but also we don't have the technology we need to reliably explore it, so we will not be going in there now.
36.
Also, another reason is the oxygen problem. We're probably going to wait a few episodes to go in and explore that stuff, because there is a few things in there that will help us.
Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
One thing that won't is that happening. So we're just going to go back down here, pretend we never heard that bit of dialogue, and just keep on working, because I do not want my shit to go up. Violet Bow, you back off, you creepy ass fish of death. Just talking to you. Ooh. Okay, so how do we get in here? Because there is a laser cutter door. Nothing in there. What are you? You're a bioreactor, aren't you? Yeah. Let's get that bad boy. There we go. What else we got? We got another door that is not openable. Shit. Do we enter in through here? We enter in through here. Okay. Gonna crack this open. What are you? You're a modification station fragment. Oh, hell yes. That's a lucky find. Oh, damn. Cheers. Got a command chair.
30 seconds.
Oh, balls. The chair, let's go up for some oxygen.
Acquired.
Oh, I love these. I love those. Hold on, I'll explain what these guys are in just a second. Let's just get up to, you look good. So those are reefbacks. They are basically this game's whale. They do travel in pods. They have a bunch of different stuff on them. What the hell are you working out about? Oi! Can't scan that, but I can scan this reefback. We're gonna go ahead and do that. He probably won't like it, or he probably won't care. He is a gentle giant. And they look absolutely awesome. You can break these barnacles on their backs. These here. Let me break it. Come on. And generally get some random kind of resource out of it. It's not a terrible idea. They carry a lot of different kind of plant life on their backs. Some hostile, some not. So keep that in mind. Do you only have one barnacle? Nope, I see another one. Copper ore up. Regress shells. Look pretty. Alright, let's go back over for a little oxygen. They also have a couple little babies. How you doing? You're so cute. One guy to check out if you really want some really cool in-depth stuff about the upcoming patch, or the upcoming DLC, I should say, as well as a few other things, is definitely Anthomnia. Just giving him a shout out, you know. Why not? He's a pretty good YouTuber. I like what he does. I've watched a few of his videos here and there. The Arctic biome looks really exciting, and I'm really excited to try it out. Can I take this? No, that is blatantly cracked to hell. Good to know. Wait a minute, are you modification station fragment or so some, you know, like some people don't give shoutouts to other channels because they kind of want to keep all the viewership for them. I say it's important to broaden your horizons and watch a lot of people, because I might not be able to give you the full story on something. Because I don't, you know, I might not do as much research as, say, Anthomnia or someone else, whereas Anthomnia or someone else, I hope I'm saying that right, by the way, do a ton of research for the videos they make, which is absolutely awe-inspiring, but at the same time, not really something I'm in the habit of doing. I prefer to make a Let's Play video, you know, give you something entertaining to watch for a little bit, and have a little fun with it. This game is not perfect. There are a few clipping issues with, like, static schools of fish that I am not a fan of. But, I mean, you know, it's a game that's come a really long damn way. I mean, look at this. This is absolutely stunning. And, you know, I just... Oh, man, I'm so excited for the DLC.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
The DLC is something I'm super damn excited for. I don't want lead. I want to scan you, though, floaters. Hello. You're so cute. I don't know what the purpose is of holding on to that. But yeah. So anyways, I had like a problem with these little schools of fish kind of clipping through my base, which I don't know if they fixed that or not, but hey. Everything will be fixed in time. You know, I'm glad this game has finally come out of early access, and I'm excited to see the community perception as the game continues. It's really my
30 seconds.
My 2 cents on it. I do want a vending machine. Yes. Give it. Give it. Yes. We got a vending machine. Alright, so one of the other things that I wanted to do before we kind of head back to the base to listen to that audio recording that came in over the radio is, I want to find the last fragment for the sea moth. So if we go and look I think we only need 1, and we have 2 for the laser cutter, which would be really, really helpful as well. But I don't think we'll be able to make that anytime soon, so I'm just going to go hunt for the sea moth fragment, get a few bits more of the silver, and meet you all back at base. If something else happens, that's awesome. If anything else happens that particularly is interesting, I will be sure to include it. But unless any of that happens, I'll be seeing y'all in just a couple of minutes. And we are back aboard our escape pod. First things first, what do you got, radio?
Land re-recorded distress call.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by this Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
That's he. Ah, there he is. Yeah, he wasn't that close to where we started.
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%.
Cheers.
Data indicates that swimming was your favorite
No
activity.
shit.
Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
I mean, it's gonna be kind of hard, but you know, we could try. So, the first thing we need to make is we need to make this wiring kit. And do we have enough to make another one? No. Well, balls. I didn't want to make a beacon. Well, I guess I could make a beacon. We should have one on us. Make that compass. So we can see our location and what damn direction we're in. And, what else do we pick up on that trip? What else do we need to make for the next video? Or in the next video, I should say. We need a titanium ingot, a lubricant, and a power cell. We need to go get a couple of fragments. We need to get a couple of fragments for the laser cutter. We need to make the sea moth. And of course, we need to start working on making the good old lovely habitat builder to make ourselves a fine base somewhere in Subnautica. Thank you all for watching. My name is Aubrey, your humble hostess from Evernet Gaming, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. To give you a nice perspective, I think this is more progress than I've ever made in any of these attempts to make this first episode, so I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to leave a like, a comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and I hope to see you all in the next video.